Hello.
To all the participants, on behalf of IRIFM Secunderabad, I extend warm welcome to each one of you for online training course for Appendix 3 aspirants and also LDC aspirants. Today's session is MCQ on GCC for works. The speaker is Shri M Nageswara Rao, Senior Instructor, IRIFM. Welcome, sir. It's over to you to commence the session.
Thank you, Benner. Am I audible?
Yes, audible.
And please confirm whether my test is audible. Yeah, is it visible?
Yeah, it is clear. Yes, visible. It's moving also. Yes.
Yeah, participants, good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah. Please take a piece of paper and pen and write all serial number 1 to 40. I am scrolling the questions and you can mark the answers. After end of this exam, we can check the correct marks. Okay. I already shared this document in the chat box. If you want, you can download and you put answers in the your desktop or laptop or any other. Okay. Yeah, please start. I'm scrolling the questions. I'm giving 1 minute for each question. A total 40 questions is there. Please put 40 serial numbers in the paper and write your answers on the paper. Yeah, hope this is visible. If not visible, please message in the chat box. Please attempt 1 to 3 questions. Yeah, I will share again this question paper. The chat box, please download. Only mark only answers A, B, C, D. That's all. After this test, I will share this document with the answers. You can cross check. Now please attempt 5, 6, 7. Please attempt question number 5, 6, 7. Yeah, answers we'll discuss after end of this test. And please don't message the answers in the chat box. Please mark your answers on the piece of paper. Yeah. Now attempt 8, 9. Please attempt 8, 9. Question number 8 and 9 attempt. Yeah. Now attempt question number 10, 11, 12, 13. 4 questions please attempt. 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, can I move? Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13 is okay. Now, '14 and 15, please attempt. It's a number 14 and 15. Now, please attempt 16 and 17. Now, attempt 18, 19, 20, 21. Now, attempt 4 questions 18, 19, 20, 21. Now move to 22, 23, 22, 23. Yeah, now move to 24, 25, 26, 27, 24, 25, 26. Please attempt 24, 25, 26. Then go to 27. Yeah, now we move to 27, 28, 28. Two questions, 27, 28. Now move to 29, 30, 31, 29, 30, 31. Next we move to 32, 33, the last 9 questions. Attempt 32, 33. Yeah. Now move to 34, 35, 36, 34, 35, 36. Yeah, next, last four questions. 37, 38 is it? 37, 38. Last two questions. Attempt the last two questions. Yeah, if anyone misses the question, please message in the chat box. I will show the again. Yeah, first page. Okay. Question number 39 is incomplete. Now, please check 39 question. It is a complete question. That is a minimum grade to be appointed as a arbitrator. Yeah, now please check the serving estate railway officers of not below and retired railway officers not below after his or date of retirement. Appointment of arbitrator. Now is it okay? Yeah, don't post the answers. Don't post the answers. Yeah. 1 and 2 question. We'll discuss the answers now. Now please check these questions 1 and 2 again. So those joining late, please mark your answers 1 to 10. Now please attempt 1 to 3. After this, I will share this with the answers in the chat box. Yeah, can I end the test? Please check. Now do 4, 5, fast. Those who are joined, please do fast. 4, 5. Just 2 minutes. Please check 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. Be fast. Please check 8 and 9. Now check 9 and 10. If anyone missed the questions, please message in the chat box. Otherwise, we'll discuss the answer. Yeah, we'll start answers. Please confirm whether it is visible or not in the chat box. Please confirm. Is it visible? Yes, okay, right. Yeah. The first and foremost document in the order of precedence of document as per para number 1.01 of GCC for works. That is the latest edition is 2020 July. That is the correct answer is letter of award. We'll discuss after end of this questions. This article will discuss what is order of precedence of document. We will discuss. So the first question answer is C, letter of award or letter of acceptance. Second question, the limited tenders shall mean, what is the meaning of shall mean tenders invited from the all the contractors, all the, is it approved list or select list or either A or B or neither of the above. So it is the answer A or B. It is the competent authority. We can decide whether to call from the approved list or select list of contractors in case of approved list is not available. So that is limited tenders. The answer is second question C. And third question, bonus for early completion of the work in open tenders is applicable for works valuing about 20 crores and above. We'll discuss after end of this test. This bonus for what is bonus for early completion of work. This is the latest initiative in the GCC for works. Previously, it is not there. So that is the works. The tenders valuing 20 crores and above, it is applicable, this clause, bonus for early completion. Fourth question, list of approved contractors in railway shall be revised periodically once in a year. Every year, the railway administration has to revise the list of approved contractors every 1 year. And fifth question, date of inviting tender shall be reckoned as the date of publishing a tender notice on IRIFM website if the published on the website. Suppose if the tender is not published on the website, then date of the publication in the newspaper is the criteria. So it is the answer either A or B. C is the correct answer. In the approved list of contractors, notices shall be sent to the contractors. It is both A and B. That means the notice should be mailed in the registered email address of the contractors, as well as sent to by post to registered postal addresses of the contractors. Both we should do. Okay, A and B. That is D is correct answer. EMD will discuss after end of this test. The EMD in the work standard contract shall be rounded to nearest 100 rupees. The correct answer is 100 rupees. Rupees 10 rupees is in the case of service contracts. Okay. So EMD for works contracts, it is the rounding up 100 rupees. Suppose the EMD is calculated as a 20,250. Then it is a rounded up to 20,200, 20,300. So rounded up to nearest 100. Eighth question, which one among the following is incorrect? That means other three options are the right. We'll check. EMD is 2% of the value of the work if the work value is up to 1 crore. That is correct. Up to 1 crore, the EMD is 2% of the value of the work. Suppose if the value of the work is beyond 1 crore, the EMD is 2 lakhs. That means up to 1 crore, it is a 2% means 2 lakhs. Plus 0.5% of the excess of the estimated cost of work beyond 1 crore, but subject to a maximum 1 crore. That means that the EMD is arrived, EMD should not be more than 1 crore. So beyond 1 crore, it is a 0.5% of the excess of amount beyond 1 crore. And C is EMD of successful tenderer is retained as part of the SD. This is also true. So A, B, C, 3 are correct one, and EMD is applicable to open tenders only. This is incorrect because EMD is applicable to all types of tenders: single tender, limited tender, open tender. So the D is the incorrect answer. So D here, fourth question, D is the answer. Eighth question. Firms recognized by so and so as startups shall be exempted from the payment of EMD. That is organization, it is a Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. So the firms recognized by DIPP as startups, they are exempted from the payment of EMD, earnest money deposits. So ninth, B is answer. 10th, which one among these is not a valid reason for forfeit of EMD by the railways? That means other three are correct one for forfeiting. Now we check. Resale or abandon the work by successful tenderer, we can forfeit. And fails to submit the performance guarantee within validity of time or extension of time, that is also correct. Fails to submit the security deposit within validity of time, this is incorrect. So answer is C, because if SD is recovered from the running bills of the contractor, suppose if he is not submitted. So C is not a valid reason for forfeit of EMD. And D, modify the terms and conditions thereof in a manner not acceptable to the railway. After submitting of his tender, if we modify the any terms and condition which is not agreed by the acceptable to railways, then we can forfeit the EMD. And the payment mode of EMD, that is deposited in cash through e-payment gateway or as mentioned in the tender document. Suppose if any other option is given in the tender document, that is also permitted. So either cash deposited in the e-payment gateway RCM stands for reverse charge mechanism. RCM stands for reverse charge mechanism. P is correct answer. Work orders for works not exceeding, the correct answer is 5 lakhs, rupees 5 lakhs shall be issued under the agreement for zone or zonal contracts. So up to 5 lakhs work orders should be issued. Beyond 5 lakhs work orders cannot be. Yeah, RCM, it is a topic in the GST. Now 14th question. No technical and financial credentials or eligibility criteria are required for tenders having value up to 50 lakhs. That means beyond 50 lakhs, the technical and financial eligibility is required. Up to 50 lakhs, not required. So 14D is correct answer. And for calculating financial eligibility, tenderers must have received contractual payments in the period, that is C, previous 3 financial year and current year up to the date of inviting tender. That means suppose this today 16th December is the inviting the tender. Then previous 3 financial years, that is 2021, 19, 20, 18 and 19. 3 years, and current year, that is 2021 April 1st to 2021 December 15th, we can take the value for arriving this financial eligibility. That is 150% of the advertised value of the tender. So 15C. Like that, the technical eligibility, it is for completed the similar works. Whereas financial eligibility need not be similar works. For technical eligibility, tenderer must have completed the similar works. That is, if the 3 works, each 30% of advertised value. If 2 works, each 40% of advertised value. If it is only 1 work, 60% of the advertised value. During the last 7 years, ending the last day of month previous to one in which tender is invited. Here, please remember, here financial year is not important. Only calendar years, not up to the date. That means, suppose it is the 2021 December 16th, we have to check up from 2014 itself. So this is not financial year. Okay. On found any information submitted by the tenderer is false or forged or incorrect, what are the consequences? What are the consequences? Here D is correct answer. That means 1, 2, 3 only consequences. We will check 1, 2, 3. One is forfeiture of EMD, PG and SD available with the railway. That is the one consequence. And second is forfeiture of other dues to be paid to the contractor, if any, under this contract. Suppose work is completed, payment is not arranged, so that amount, the due amount also we can forfeit. Because if you found any information punished by the contractor, is incorrect. And third one is banned for awarding the contract for a period up to 5 years. You cannot award any contract for the next 5 years to the contractor. These 3 are consequences. And fourth, impose the fine of 2% of the contract value. That is not in or GCC for works. So it is the consequences 1, 2, 3. Bid capacity we will discuss at the end of this answers. Bid capacity, it is required for tenders valued about 20 crores. 20 crores and above works. Bid capacity also should be satisfied by the contractor. So here 19th bid capacity formula is, this is A into N into 2 minus B. What is A? A is payment received in any one financial year. We check in the after end of this text. A is payment received in any one previous financial year. N is the number of years prescribed for completion of that work, that is norms, N for norms. And B is value of existing commitments and balance amount of ongoing works with the tenderer to be completed in the next N years. N means norms. So that is, we will check the one example also at the end of this test. This is bit capacity, very, very important. So the correct answer is A into A multiplied N multiplied by 2 minus B. Yeah, the contract document shall be signed in triplicate by the railways and contractor. One is executive, another is contractor, and third one is the finance accounts. Temporary works. What is the meaning of temporary works? Means it is either required for completion of the works or required for maintenance of the works. Both works are called as temporary works. So 21 is the D correct answer. Yeah, in case of non-railway bodies or persons are permitted to use railway premises. Here not way, not permanent way. Please check. If it is permanent way, if any permission is given, that is lease wailing charges. Here it is permitted to use railway premises with the competent authority's approval. The following charges, that is conservancy charges, are levied from time to time. So A is the correct answer, 22. Now in the GCC, there is a provision subletting of the work. The main contractor can sublet the works to sum of works to subcontractors. But the total value of work to be assigned to subcontractor shall not be more than 50% of the total contract value. That means if it is a 10 crores work, we can sublet up to 5 crores of the works, only up to 50%. That is important. 24. The security deposit can be permitted by depositing bank guarantee bank. Now there is a provision, the security deposit instead of recovering from running bills, the contractor can submit bank guarantee bank. In that case, the EMD of the successful tender also can be returned to the contractor. So what are the conditions required? That is C. C means 1, 3, 4. Now we check 1, 3, 4. That is contract's value 50 crores and above. The contract value should be 50 crores and above only. The contractor is permitted to submit bank guarantee bond. And after execution of agreement, that is wrong. Only before execution of the contract document, he should be submitted. Suppose once contract documents are signed, then there is no permission to contractor to deposit bank guarantee back. In that case, we will recover SD from the running bills. And fourth one, that is also important, before payment of first on account B. Before payment of first on account B. And suppose the first on account B passed, so we are already recovered this for security deposit proportionately. So that is not permitted. And irrespective of contract value, that is also incorrect, because the value, the contract value must be 50 crores and above. Okay. 25th, maximum bonus shall be limited to this 3% of the original contract value. Every month 1%. We'll discuss after this test. So 25th correct answer is C. 26th, in works contracts, the PG shall be submitted within 21 days from the date of issue of letter of award or letter of acceptance. Within 21 days. So 26th, A is the correct answer. And 27th, extension of time for submission beyond 21 days and up to 60 days. Beyond 21 days, up to 60 days. So 27th, A is the correct. See, these provisions, these clauses, it is only for works contracts. Service contracts, it is a different. So extension time for submission of PG beyond 21 days, up to 21 days, penal interest not equal, but beyond 21 days, the penal interest we are levied. So that is up to 60 days. Penal interest charged for delay submission of performance guarantee is 12% per annum. 12% per annum. 28B. PG shall be initially valid up to the stipulated date of completion of the time, completion of the work plus 60 days. Plus 60 days. So C is correct answer. Additional PG amounting to 5% of excess value over the original contract value. If the value of contract increased by more than 25% of the original contract value, then the contractor is supposed to submit additional performance guarantee, that is the 5% of the excess value of the contract. In case the contract value is exceed to 25% of the original contract value. So D is correct answer. Yeah. See here, interesting is PG shall be released to contractor after completion of the physical work. We not wait for up to maintenance work. That is up to maintenance. SD is retained, but once the completion of the physical work is over, the PG shall be released to contractor. 32 now variations. The quantities operated beyond 125 and up to 140%, the rate should be paid at the rate of 98% of the rate. And that is 32B. And 33 same question, beyond 140% and up to 150%, the rate should be paid at 96% of the rate. 96% of the rate. That means up to 125 same rate. 125 to 140, 98. 140 to 150, 96. 2% is decrease. But beyond 150, so that is at 32, please mark B answer. 33A and 33 quantities operated beyond 150%. What is the rate? As far as possible, it should be avoided. But in exceptional and unavoidable circumstances, with the approval of the competent authority, we can pay 96% of the rate. 96% of the rate. So in the PVC price variation clause, the base month is very, very important for calculating the additional amount to be paid to the contractor. What is the important thing required? Base month. So it shall be taken as month 28 days prior to the opening of tender, including extensions if any. Suppose today is the 16th December, that date of opening tender. So what is the base month? It is the November month, because 28 days minus means it is falls in the November. So November is the base month, November 2021. Yeah, in the PVC, the labor component, it is fixed. It is a 20%. Labor component is fixed. That is 20%. And sole arbitrator is appointed in claims not exceeding the value of 1 crore. That means up to 1 crore, any issues in the arbitration claims, only sole arbitrator, single person is appointed as arbitrator. Up to 1 crore. Sole arbitrator shall be appointed within 60 days from the day when a written and valid demand for arbitration is received by the GE. So within 60 days, he should appoint. That is, this is appointment of the arbitrators. Yeah. What is arbitrator's minimum designation to appoint as the arbitrator? That is for serving estate railway officers not below the rank of J grade. Not below the rank of J grade. That means J grade and above only are eligible as appointed as the arbitrators in case of serving officers. In case of retired officers, they should be either SHG and above. That is also 1 year after his or her date of retirement. So immediately the retiring official cannot be appointed as a sole arbitrator, because after 1 year from the date of his retirement only he is eligible as appointed as the arbitrator. So that is retired officers, it is SHG and above. Serving officer, it is JAG and above. The labor component, it is 20% only. This is a bonus for early completion of the work. It is a 1% for each 30 days completion. So these are the questions. Now we'll discuss some questions here. Yeah, I'll share with the answers. Yeah. Please check. Now we'll discuss some important question number 36. 1 minute. Question number 36. The labor component as per PVC is 20%. Is 20%. Yeah, please confirm, is it visible or not? Please confirm in the chat box. Okay, right. Okay, yeah, this is the new clause in the GCC for works, that is bonus for early completion of the works. Because we know the penalties are damages for recovered from the contractors for delaying the work. But if the contractor is completed work within the time, yes, we will discuss bid capacity also. Please wait. We'll discuss bid capacity also. So GCC for works new clause. This is the contract is entitled a bonus for early completion of the work, that is before prescribed date of completion. This is the new clause. This is the clause 17C. What is the percentage amount paid is 1% of the contract value for each 30 days early completion of the work. Each 30 days early completion of the work is entitled to 1% of the total value. But some conditions he has to get. And less than 30 days shall be ignored for working out the bonus. That means he completed 29 days prior to the completion of the date. He is not in. And 1 month, 20 days before he completed, only 1 month is taken for calculation of this bonus, not 20. We have to ignore the 20 days. So the completion date, it is reckoned, that is nothing but date of issuance of completion certificate by the engineer. For calculation, this how many days prior to complete it is the basis is the date of issuance of completion certificate by the engineer. But maximum such bonus is 3% of the contract value. Suppose he completed 5 months in advance. Even in spite of that, he is entitled, he is eligible for receiving only 3% of the contract value, not 5%. These conditions are important to avail bonus by the contractors. That is, the work should be awarded only in the open tender, not limited tender or single tender. The work should be awarded to the contractor in the open tender system. And value of the work should be more than 20 crores. Value of the work should be more than 20 crores. That means for small works up to 20 crores, this clause is not applicable. And original period of completion is 12 months or more. That means at least 1 year or more, the completion of the work. And no reduction in the original scope of the work by more than 10%. So the original works could not be reduced beyond 10%. Up to 10% it is okay. But more than 10%, this bonus is not applicable to the contract. Suppose we will check one example. Yeah. A work costing 25 crores. The completion period is 18 months and awarded to the contractor ABC and Company Limited on 1/10/2019. What is the completion date for this work? It is 31/3/2021. That means beyond 1 year. More than 1 year is there. And the scope of work is not reduced during the contract period. There is a, and if the contractor complete the work on 15/12/2020, that means what is the original date of completion? 31 March 2021. But he completed on December 2020 itself. What is the eligible amount of the bonus? Now we'll check how early he completed the work. Saving period, that is 31/3/2021 minus December 12th, December 15th, 2020. That means 116 days. So as per clause, bonus for 1% of every 30 days. And the work value, it is a 25 crores. That means what is the minimum value of work? 20 crores. So here he is eligible for, that is maximum 3% bonus, that is 3% bonus is 25 crores, 75 lakhs is entitled as bonus for completion of the work in early. That is the example. Yeah, we'll check 34, 35. Let me complete. Now we'll check what is bid capacity. Yeah. Now we'll check bid capacity. Please confirm whether it is visible or not. Please confirm. Okay, right. This is bid capacity is applicable for the works costing 20 crores and above. 20 crores and above, this bid capacity is to be fulfilled by the contractors. What is available bid capacity should be equal or more than the advertised value of the tender. Suppose if the work tender value is 30 crores, the bid capacity also should be 30 crores or above. So the formula of the bid capacity is A multiplied by N multiplied by 2 minus, what is A? A is equal to payment received in any one financial year. That is A. Maximum value of the work completed as well as works in progress executed and payment received either during the current year or the previous 3 financial years. That means current year and the last 3 financial year. In any 1 year, what is the maximum value received in only 1 financial year, not all clubbed. So that is A. N is norms. Norms means number of years prescribed for completion of that work, for which bids or tenders have been received. If it is the new line, 15 to 20 years like that. So that is N. 2, that is a numeral, and B is value of existing commitments and balance amount of ongoing works with the tenderer to be completed in the next N years. Suppose N is 5 years, and the next 5 years, what are the commitments of the contractor? That is, we have to deduct from the value received A into N into 2. Now we'll see one example. This is the example. Date of opening of tender is the 15th February 2019. What is advertised value of tender? This is the 100 crores. Here n number of years to complete that work is 3 years. Now we'll check maximum value of completed works and works in progress of contractor is as follows for previous current year and previous 3 years. On 2018 and 19, that is the current year, up to 15 December, that is completed. He completed works 15 crores and works in progress 5 crores. And prior to that year, 17 and 18, 10 crores and works in progress nil. 16 and 17, 25 crores, work in progress nil. 15 and 16, 5 crores, work in progress nil. So, which is the maximum value received in the last 4 years? It is the current year, and last 3 years is the 2016 and 17. So 2016-17, we can be taken that amount for calculation of this bid capacity. So that is 25 crores. And what is the value of existing commitments and balance amount of ongoing works to be completed in the next n years? That is, the tender call is 2019, and we have to check this 2019, 20 and 21. So this is 5 crores, 7 crores, 3 crores. Total, this contractor's balance commitments is the 15 crores. Now finally, A is 25 crores. That is available maximum completed works in any one financial year. A is 25 crores. The work to be completed in the 3 years. And what is the balance commitments? 15 years. So now available bid capacity of the contractor, that is Ramesh, is A into N into 2 minus, that is 25 crores into 3, the 75 crores into 2, 150 crores. 150 crores minus balance commitments 15 crores. So the arrived amount is 135 crores, whereas the advertised value of tender 100 crores. So he is eligible in that bid capacity for that work, because this 135 crores is more than 100 crores. Yeah, I'll post a bid capacity notes also. Now we'll check the EMD. EMD also we'll check. Please confirm whether visible or not. Please confirm, is it visible? Yes, okay. Yeah. Please, this is very important for MCQ point of view. Please check. What is EMCQ? Earnest means, what is the meaning of earnest means? Showing sincere interest or serious in participating in the tender process if awarded, executing the work for organizations like Indian Railways. So EMD full form, earnest money deposit. Here, please check, these are the EMD rates. Up to 1 crore, 2% value of the work. Beyond 1 crore, 2 lakhs plus 0.5% of the excess of estimated cost of work. Beyond 1 crore. Now we'll check one example so that we have an idea. See one example. Value of work is 25 lakhs 60,520. What is up to 1 crore? That is 2%. That means 2% of 25 lakhs 60,520 is 51,210. But already we discussed that EMD is rounded up to nearest 100 rupees in works contracts. So this 10 rupees we can round it up to 200. That is 51,200 is the correct answer. Now in the second example we will check. This is 4 crores. Value of the work is 4 crores. So now we'll check how EMD is calculated. This 4 crores work. First 1 crore it is 2 lakhs. First 1 crore is 2 lakhs. And 1 crore to 4 crores, that is 3 crores, excess of 3 crores, it is 0.5%. 0.5% of 3 crores is 1,50,000. So total for EMD for value of 4 crores, this is 2 lakhs plus 1.5 lakhs. So here answer is 3.5 lakhs. Now we'll check one more example. This EMD, this value of the work is 200 crores. Value of the work is 200 crores. Please check. So first 1 crore, it is a 2 lakhs. Then 1 crore to 200 crores, that is balance 199 crores. 0.5% is 99 lakhs 50,000. 99 lakhs 50,000. So for value of works, this we should add both 2 lakhs plus 99 lakhs, that is 1 crore 1 lakh 50,000 is the EMD arrived. But maximum EMD to be collected is only 1 crore. Maximum EMD is 1 crore. So that means though as per calculation it is a 1 crore 1 lakh 50,000, we have to collect maximum EMD, that is 1 crore, not 1 crore 1 lakh 50,000. This is very, very important. So almost beyond 200 crores works, whatever amount it is, the EMD is maximum, it is restricted to 1 crore. EMD is applicable to all modes of tenders such as open, limited or single, etc. And exemption of the submission of EMD for startups by DIPP. Suppose if any firm is tendered, if it is treated as the firm treated as startup by the DIPP, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, then the firm may not be submit this EMD exempted. And EMD of successful tender, it is retained as part of security deposit. But railway shall return the EMD if successful tenderer submit this TDR or bank guarantee towards the full security deposit. Just now we discussed. And EMD shall be deposited in cash or mentioned in the tender documents. And EMD of unsuccessful tenderers returned to them. But railway is not liable to pay depreciated value or any interest on the EMD as per rules. Purport of EMD. Suppose if the successful tenderer unable to submit the PG within validity time, or if he resale or abandon from his offer, or if he modify the terms and conditions thereof in a manner not acceptable to the railways. So this is the EMD. Please raise the hand if any queries we'll discuss. Yeah. Akash Karmakar, please ask.
हेलो सर.
या प्लीज
सर बोल रहे थे सर, आप जो वो लेबर कंपोनेंट बोले थे सर 20%.
यस
सर जीसीसी में लेकिन 20% किसी में भी लेबर कंपोनेंट नहीं है सर. अर्थ वर्क में है 50%, बैलास्ट और क्वारी में 55%, टनलिंग में है सर 45% और अदर वर्क्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स में है सर 30%. सर 20% किसी में भी नहीं है सर लेबर कंपोनेंट.
या जस्ट विल चेक.
जी सर
विल चेक नाउ. PVC.
Yes, sir. So 46A.
Yeah, price variation class, because yes, correct. Yeah, that is fixed component is 15%.
Yes, sir. Fixed component.
Yeah.
That shall not be considered for any price variation.
That is not labor component. Yeah, please correct it. Correct it. That
Okay,
is
sir.
Fixed component in the PVC, it is always 15%.
15%. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
So then 36 is C, sir.
36, sir?
36 answers as C.
Yeah, all 36C. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, please, 36.
C, sir.
Yeah, this I will change. It's a component. So this
Okay,
is
sir.
answer is A. Okay.
Yes, then it is A. Then it is A. Okay, sir.
And please post your marks in the chat box. If you are, please do self-evaluation.
And sir, one thing, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, please, give some elaborate, sir, mock drills, sir, on subjective papers also, sir.
Pardon, that means a new pattern.
सर सब्जेक्टिव पेपर में क्या होगा सर समझ में नहीं आ रहा है सर थोड़ा सा वो समझा दीजिएगा सर बाद में
That is you want to ask for new pattern?
Yes sir.
Yeah, that they can spell it out in the future. The Railway Board may issue detailed guidelines about syllabus.
Okay sir.
In the notification they will spell it out.
Okay sir.
We can discuss. Yeah, Mr. Android Blue Board, please unmute.
सर 24 नंबर का प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है
What is the question number?
24 सर
34.
24
Yeah, this is a variation.
Yes.
Beyond
24 सर सॉरी सर 24
right? Yeah. Security deposit can be permitted by depositing bank guarantee bank. That is
subject to
subject to C. That is 134. 134 means one is contract value should be 50 crores and above. Okay. And after execution of contract documents, it is not permitted. So,
before execution of contract.
Before execution of the contract document is correct. So 135. 134. 4 is what? Before payment of first on account B.
Sir, 5 is also correct, sir, irrespective of contract value.
Also incorrect. Incorrect. So it is answer is 134. 1 means after 50 crores and above value works. 3 is before execution of contract documents. 4 is before first payment of first on account B. So these three subject to
below 50 crores not required bank guarantee.
No. Up to 50 crores, the contractor is not permitted to submit SD in the form of deposit bank guarantee bond. That means only for big works. Above 50 crores only he is eligible to submit. What is the advantage means he can take back his EMD. And in the running bills also, he need not be recovered. This is the suppose if we submit bank guarantee bond, that is the advantage to contractor. But that is applicable for works valuing 50 crores and above. And he is supposed to submit that bank guarantee bond before execution of contract document and before receiving payment of on account bill. First on account.
First on account bill.
That is important.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, any more? Yeah, Mr. Yeah, any more queries? Yeah, question number 1. Just a minute. Question number 1 means the first and foremost document. Yeah, that is a letter of award. The first and foremost document in the order of precedence is the letter of award. This is the correct answer. Okay. Next. Yeah, Ravinder, please unmute.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
सर मेरा कल पेपर जो आरबी लेटर निकला है 71 उसके रिगार्डिंग मैं आपसे कुछ पूछना चाहता हूँ सर। सर जो लेटर निकला है और आपने कोई साइलेंट फीचर अपने साइट पे डाले हैं जिसमें ये लिखा है कि जनरल एस्से राइटिंग एंड टेस्टिंग ये इंग्लिश मीडियम ओनली। क्या सर ये सर इंग्लिश मीडियम में ही होगा?
Only English medium.
और ये कंपलसरी भी है सर सभी के लिए ना
सर? To test his knowledge in the English, the candidates test.
ओके सर। और सर मार्क्स ये इसके मार्क्स होंगे सर? मार्क्स इंक्लूड होंगे?
Letter writing, essay writing and thesis.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
Okay. Yeah, next Ajay Singh, please unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What is conservancy charges and general charges?
General charges, no idea, but conservancy charges, that is nothing but we can permit the other persons to use our premises, railway premises.
Railway premises. And general charges, sir?
General charges is not, general damages is there for delaying the work.
Yes, yes. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Daily 50 MCQ. Okay, I think yeah, tell me, madam, Sarla Sinhaji. Yeah, please tell.
सर
Yeah, please tell me.
सर ये जो क्वेश्चन जस्टिफिकेशन पे आने वाला है उसके लिए क्लास नहीं करवाते सर?
Pardon?
न्यू पैटर्न में जो सर जस्टिफिकेशन जैसा क्वेश्चन आएगा, न्यू पैटर्न में जो जस्टिफिकेशन वाला क्वेश्चन आएगा सर, उसके लिए हम लोग क्लास में थोड़ा सा उसके लिए कुछ टीचिंग रखते तो अच्छा रहता हम लोग के लिए।
Yeah, you want me topic on financial justification?
Yes, yes sir.
Yeah, already we conducted, again we will conduct. We will revise all the sessions.
सर पूरा इंग्लिश में क्वेश्चन होता है तो सर थोड़ा हम लोग समझ नहीं आता है, और नॉर्मल किस प्रकार का क्वेश्चन, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट थ्रू एग्जाम, प्लीज उसको गाइड करिएगा प्लीज सर।
It is a broad question. Okay, we will arrange one session by expert faculty to how to prepare this, how to attempt the exam with the new pattern. We will conduct one session. Exclusive.
सर एक और चीज था, वो जो हिंदी वाला क्वेश्चन है राजभाषा वाला, सर वो इंग्लिश और हिंदी में लिख सकते हैं, लेकिन वो जो इंग्लिश वाला क्वेश्चन को हिंदी में नहीं लिख सकते हैं, ये क्या प्रॉब्लम हुआ सर?
That railway board has to ask. Because Rajbhasha question, it is there to aware the knowledge in the Rajbhasha. It need not be written in Hindi. You can attempt that Rajbhasha question or any other question in English or Hindi. But this
राजभाषा क्वेश्चन ओनली हिंदी होना चाहिए ना, ओनली हिंदी राजभाषा।
not testing Hindi knowledge. It is the testing the knowledge of official language policy. So what is official language policy? That is their object, not testing Hindi language.
सर तो ऐसे ही इंग्लिश को भी करना चाहिए ना हम लोग के लिए, हम लोग को मुश्किल होता है सर, प्रॉब्लम इंग्लिश प्रॉब्लम सर। ओके सर, थैंक्स।
Okay, Mr. Prashant, please unmute.
Sir, very difficult to understand the whole training program, sir, in English language, sir. It's 2 hour period for every classes, and very difficult to understand whole subject matter, sir, in English lecture.
You want daily one session, no? Please, Alan.
Sir, please organize to class in Hindi language, sir, only.
Okay, right, we will try. Try to conduct.
इनको तो दफ्तर सर अभी अभी देखो अभी मजा आएगा
क्या मिस्टर आकाश प्लीज अनम्यूट।
सर बोलना चाह रहे थे सर, सब्जेक्टिव पेपर में सर जो जस्टिफिकेशन और कंक्लूजन वो वाला जो सर सब जो सर वो वाला आएगा सर अकाउंट्स के ऊपर, सर उसके ऊपर सर थोड़ा सर हम लोगों का क्लास लीजिएगा, कैसे कंक्लूड करना है सर, कैसे जस्टिफिकेशन करना है सर, वो थोड़ा सर वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ सर क्वेश्चन देके कैसे कंक्लूड करना है उसको सर थोड़ा सा आप सर उसके लिए ऊपर क्लास लीजिएगा सर, more than one class
I think it is very early to comment because it is better to wait for this railway board instructions in clear. At the time of notification, they will spell out the exact details of the examination and the syllabus, everything. And it is in the letter itself, they mentioned it is a indicative. Indicative means it is only suggesting. So railway board also is not come to the final conclusion on what type of examination it is conducted.
Okay, sir.
So we have to wait few more days. Yeah. Mr. Benhar, can you conclude the session? Hope no queries from the participants. Thank you one and all. Please join tomorrow again. The login time is 2:45 p.m. The session started 3 to 4:45 p.m. Thank you. Thank you one and all.